Hello everyone, this is Sima Raj and I have come with my episode Seema Jiski Koi Seema Nahin once again to you. This time we are talking about how to become a food influencer. And our star guest tonight is Vidhya Tiwari, who is not only a fashion influencer, she is also an established food critic. So let's dive into world of food, get the tips from her about how to create an influencer revolution with food.
हेलो हाय हाय मैं हूँ तुम्हारा सिर्फ तुम्हारा आरजे अनिरुद्ध आपके लिए सरवानी और आज मैं इतना लजीज जायकेदार खुशबूदार एपिसोड लेकर आया हूँ और उसके लिए मेरे साथ है
सीमा जिसकी कोई सीमा नहीं।
तो भाई आज हम जिसकी कोई सीमा नहीं खाने की बात करने वाले हैं। तो पिछली बार हमने फैशन की बात की और आज फूड की। गाने की अंताक्षरी सुनी होगी, खाने की अंताक्षरी। तो ये गाना बताओ खाने वाला।
चॉकलेट आइसक्रीम।
चॉकलेट लाइम जूस है वो।
चॉकलेट लाइम जूस, ठीक है।
हाँ आइसक्रीम से याद है, आइसक्रीम खाओगी हाँ पिक्चर चलोगी ये तुम्हारे जितेंद्र की आई थिंक जस्टिस चौधरी ऐसी कोई पिक्चर थी। दाल रोटी खाओ प्रभु के गुण, ये कितना फेमस हुआ था यार। नहीं मुझे वो याद है, बटाटा वड़ा है
बटाटा वड़ा
दिल नहीं देना था देना पड़ा। अरे वो वाला सबसे फेमस गोविंदा का, मैं तो भेलपुरी खा रहा था,
मैं तो रास्ते से जा रहा था।
तो भाई आज हमें ये सारी बहुत भूख लग गई यार, ये सारे खाने की बात बोल के।
चलो ब्रेक ले लेते हैं।
We have with us once again, आज हमें खाने की विद्या प्रदान करने आई हैं once again विद्या तिवारी, our star guest. Truly the empress of all trades because she started off in fashion as a stylist and designer for Femina Pune, and she was an editor for many magazines like Citadel, Careers, Trophy, and besides that she also has her own PR firm. She's a co-founder of Anya, and which is also a brand firm. And somewhere along the way she decided that she wanted to get into food as well. So fashion and food दोनों she owns both of them. और आज food की विद्या बिखेरने आ रही हैं Vidhya Tiwari once again with us. Welcome back.
Thank you again.
So tell me one food picture that you've posted ever on your Insta handle that got the most number of likes and attention.
Yeah, I think there was this reel that I posted from this place called Azul in Pune.
Okay.
And there was this Khawswe, Burmese noodles, and that kind of really got a lot of likes.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the way they had plated it was amazing, I think, so yeah.
So I must tell people that Vidya is also the food critic for Pune Times Mirror.
Yes.
And so now you're a vegetarian.
I am a vegetarian.
So does that not make it difficult for you to have to, because आधा खाना तो गया यानी कि non-veg का खाना तो तुम critic कर ही नहीं, and you don't even drink.
I don't even drink.
So then
I'm a teetotaler.
So then how does that work? As a food critic, that is not challenging?
I think you should ask Pune Mirror that. But no, I believe that if vegetarian khane ko, it's more difficult to make vegetarian khana tastier.
Okay.
Non-veg is someone who can make good vegetarian food is definitely going to make better non-veg. Non-veg food is tastier, and what I've heard and how I've seen people talk about it, that's what I feel, and it's all in the gravy or the masalas, and if you can get the taste of it,
So tell me, तुम किस तरह का खाने का photos डालते हो अपने Insta पे?
All healthy foods, what
जैसे कि?
Everything from fruits to anything, like whatever I'm eating mostly.
Bowls and all those healthy bowls?
No, not
food
like
bowls
that.
and
No,
all?
not that kind of thing. But of course, whatever I'm eating which is green and orange and all those things.
So what kind of food handles attract you then? Healthy wale?
I see all those things because at home people eat all kind of food. So I have to really cater to that also. I have no problem with that because I had a health problem and I've completely changed my lifestyle after that.
Yeah.
So I don't eat much, like masaledar food because it doesn't suit my system. So that's why I don't eat, and I've completely shifted to it. But of course, at home I have to cook or tell others to cook. But luchi, Bengali luchi is my weakness, So the day I cook luchi, I eat bharpet. So sometimes luchi ki bhi picture bheja hua hai.
Yeah.
Yeah, luchi, sandesh.
Aloo posto.
Aloo posto, yeah.
Oh,
Aloo
I
posto is
love
my
it.
favorite.
Aloo posto.
Yeah.
And there is a jhinge posto bolte hai. That also is very good. All those things I post because I cook also.
So one food day in the life of Vidya and then Seema.
Breakfast.
Okay.
It has to be like a spread.
Okay.
And my like bread in chai, like when you're having bread butter toast. So your butter has to be as big as the thickness.
Really?
Has to be, yeah. I'll tell you an anecdote with that. I started with this thing that I'll do yoga and I'll try to be fit and all of that, okay? So I got a personal trainer. She used to come home. Every day she used to come, 4 o'clock का time था कि हम 4 बजे योगा करेंगे. Before she would come, I'd tell my house help कि please चाय ले आना. जब आए हैं टीचर जी आई हैं तो चाय तो बनता है. तो चाय के साथ में केक स्लाइस आती थी और वो ब्रेड और बटर की स्लाइस आती थी. She put on 2 kgs.
Oh.
Okay? We never did any yoga because for everything I would be like, this is too difficult. I don't want to do this. I'm very bad
That's nice.
with exercise and yoga or any of those things. She put on 2 kgs and she just got furious one day and she's telling me, I am leaving yoga after today.
Oh
She
God.
moved from Pune to Gujarat. She gave up for a year. She gave up yoga and she was just like, this is all because of you. I mean, of course, she's a sweet girl. She's a friend also, but she just...
Okay, so what else in your breakfast platter?
Poha, upma, I love all, like Maharashtrian, breakfast. That's then uske baad mein, of course, there's juice. And then nowadays I'm eating a lot of beetroot also. So, beetroot ka whether you're eating it in salad or आप उसका वो रायता बना के मतलब दही के साथ खा रहे हो. And then of my lunch has to be proper, do sabzi, dal, chawal. And everything has to have extra butter or extra ghee. Without that, वो गले के नीचे नहीं उतरता. So it's that. Then of course evening tea time. I'm a big either tea saints or tea like herbal teas or normal green tea, black tea. I have to have that full ceremony every evening. Again with cakes or with some kind of snack. And then in the evening it's soups and salads and something with like starters and all. But again has to end with a main course. So it can't just be.
And main course क्या होना चाहिए?
Main course, if it's if I'm eating Italian, then it's a pasta or it's a pizza, and it's both most of the times, pastas and pizzas.
Oh.
So yeah, I can't just. You can see, I can't. Just,
I like a person who's very unabashed and very because half the time people are so defensive about their food habits.
No, I'm not.
लेकिन मैं इतना ही खा. Like I have friends. मैं गई थी pizza. लेकिन मैंने एक ही पीस खाया.
No.
ऐसे बाबा क्यों डिफेंड क्यों कर रहे हो? खाया तो खुशी से खाओ ना. या तो खाओ मत. खा रहे हो तो मस्त होके
पूरा खाओ.
नहीं, एक पीस तो मतलब आपने टेस्ट किया.
हाँ, मतलब it's quite ridiculous. It's like वो तौहीन हुई.
I'm like a complete foodie. I have to eat. I mean, 40 things also in front of me, I will taste everything. Because
That's why you are a food critic also.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
it's
of
inherent.
course.
Your one food day in the life of.
It's really boring in.
या इसके मुकाबले में तो अभी लगता है.
नहीं कर पाओगे मेरा मुकाबला.
No, of course I don't want to also. I already give up.
हाँ तो बताओ क्या है?
So I drink a glass of water, and then of course I love green tea with a biscuit, which I have not left it because biscuit is in Calcutta. They will have a biscuit. Only the ingredients of biscuits have changed. Then I love open toast sandwich or
Tartines, yeah.
And with lot of mushrooms and all.
Yeah.
And of course sometimes with cheese and all. And I can't eat eggs. So I eat also in the morning. I drink also smoothies. And then I eat in 2 hours of gap, small. I can't eat at a time much food because then my stomach doesn't allow. Home food in terms of dal, chawal, sabzi, I really enjoy that.
Right.
And my favorite is dal tadka, which when I went to Delhi, dal tadka is amazing with chana dal, that refugee market. And I used to eat tandoori roti with that. I love that. So one of the meal I sometimes at home also I cook like that. I eat chicken, fish, obviously. Evening I have to have my tea. I love cold coffee, basically. In my way, I tell them to make it, not with sugar. and cold coffee. And generally, afternoon meal, I don't have much. I generally have meal at night. Because afternoon I'm running around and all those things. I can't eat so much at a time. I eat a lot of salads, fruits. Fruit juices, no, not that way. But my favorite is watermelon juice.
No, it's fantastic, but just remind me not to be invited to your house ever. Huh?
No, when I invite people,
तुम्हारे घर जरूर आऊँगा, पक्का.
I also forgot. Nariyal pani se I start my day. That's
yeah.
one thing that
and
I don't miss.
when I invite people, I have many course meal for them. So feel free to come to my house.
हाँ, so this is what I do, you know, psychologically. So मैं क्या करूँगा? I have my cereal, okay, in the morning. So my cereal कौन सा होता है? My sister says even my children don't have this. So I've got the Oreo वाला cereal. So वो Oreo वाला like it's like वो cereal क्या है? वो chocolate ही एक्चुअल है. And then just to make myself feel good and you know like compensate and less guilty, उसमें मैं dried cranberries और बादाम डालता हूँ और दूध है of course.
Healthy है, healthy.
So वो हाँ तो देखो दूध है, dried fruit है, ठीक है, healthy है. You know, so that's how I balance it out.
But I love poha, upma, and
I love
especially
poha,
semai ka hai kya pa?
Yeah.
I love that.
So what part from your culture, from where you come from, what part of that reflects on your food?
I'm from UP. We are from Gorakhpur actually. I mean, but we've been in Maharashtra for 3 generations now. So as good as a Maharashtrian. So I don't know, but I'm drawn towards aloo puri, which is like a very UPite thing.
I also like that.
And bengan ka bharta or chokha as we call it over there. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I mean,
Bengan bharta also, yeah.
Since we're talking about how to be a food influencer, what kind of food handle would you be attracted to?
I love Italian food handle. Any handle that's making mozzarella or burrata, cheese. Oh my god, I go crazy. And I follow all of these.
Yeah.
Where the fresh mozzarella is being made, I can keep looking at it for hours.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? Really?
You know, yeah. People will be like, what is so crazy? But I love that. I love that cheese so much that I'm crazy about it. I can just.
And you? Which kind of handle that you get attracted to?
Me, I think cooking fish, different fish, whether it is Western, whether it is, you know, Indian, Bengali, so I know, you know, continental
For me,
foods,
it
I
has to
love
be
that.
desserts. Man, cookies, cakes, tarts, pies, tiramisus.
Magnum ice cream, that's my obsession.
Yeah.
That chocolate wala jo hai na, that I sometimes.
Somehow I'm just not fond of meetha. The only
Not at
meetha,
all.
Really?
Bengali.
Being a food critic.
Yes, I can't eat meetha.
क्या
I mean,
बात
you know,
कर रहे
हो?
Yeah. But you give me Rasgulla.
That's
and,
what.
Oh.
And I love that Nalen Gure Sandesh
Yes,
is that.
Sandesh.
Sitabhog, one mithai, which is from China actually.
Yes.
That's my obsession.
Wow.
Even in childhood, you know that in Sitabhog there will be small gulab jamun.
Gulab jamun, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love those. Yeah, I can eat 500 grams at a time.
For me, mishti doi. अगर Indian की बात करो, mishti doi is one dessert which I really like because it's very light. And even kheer kodam.
Kheer kodam is also.
Kheer kodam is
really
very
like kheer
tasty.
kodam.
You don't know there are so many types of mithai in Calcutta which don't even come.
Come here.
There are malai cham cham and they're delicious. They're bhapa dahi with bhapa rasgulla. They are fantastic.
Actually, any food that you ever avoid as a critic, you have to go. Any food that you will avoid eating?
Not food, but an ingredient is bean sprouts.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
I cannot stand bean sprouts. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's very bad. And should I confess it on camera? But I tell people I'm allergic. So please, you know, I hope people don't listen to it and start adding bean sprouts and everything. I cannot stand bean sprouts.
Okay. What about you? Food that you avoid?
I like sprouts a lot. I can't eat anda. Egg I can't eat.
And you said you avoid a lot of junk food, right?
I started doing that. I used to be junky, literally. My stomach used to be like, kuch bhi dalo. When I was in Calcutta, those fish chops, and then we had a shahdebda. There was a person who used to have those pakoda and all, dal puri. And in the evening, I mean within 1 hour, all these dal puri would be completely sold out. And it was so tasty. And from there, I have completely transformed because of my ulcer, which is puchka, of course. Still, I have sometimes.
So from all the restaurants that you, as a food critic that you've been to, tell me an experience which you'll never forget in terms of the aesthetic. It could be the decoration, it could be the design, the food itself, the food menu. It was very unique.
A lot of them actually. Very recent. I mean, there's this, Italian place called Aldila in Conrad in Pune. I think that just, the aesthetics, the way it is done up and all of that, I think that's one place that I really enjoyed the food. Again, because Italians, I love Italian food. And there's this place called Bharat Bhavan. Oh my God. You have to go eat there. If you ever come to Pune, you have to eat. Bharat Bhavan, it's called Bharat Bhavan and it's Indian food. So they pick and choose, they've got like a collection of food from all over India. So they'll have like a lal mas, or they'll have like, a stew from the south of India. Then they'll have like, a Maharashtrian bhaji. And then they have this, I'm not a dessert person like I said, they have this chandan ice cream.
Oh.
When you're eating that chandan ice cream, you feel that there's chandan coming out of you. Really? Even when you're talking after that for some time, it's like, you are yourself. You feel like you're sandalwood yourself, It is the most addictive thing. So that is something in desserts, like, oh my God, I'm drooling. I can't believe it. I'm drooling right now. It's so good.
Yeah.
So Bharat Bhavan has to be on your must visit list for sure.
If you had to choose between a restaurant where you've been told कि खाना बहुत अच्छा था, लेकिन जगह aesthetically ठीक ही है.
As long as it's hygienic, I don't mind even if there's, it's a simple place. Like there's this place in Pune called Madrasi Raja, okay? Very simple. This guy Raj Pari, he started this restaurant. During COVID, he started doing these batters. He's from Tamil Nadu, and he had this thought of calling his restaurant Madrasi Raja. And even the chefs that he's got are from Tamil Nadu. So they, the khana that they make, whether it's महाराष्ट्र में उसको फोड़नीचा भात बोलते हैं. I don't remember उसको तमिल में उसका एक particular word है. उनका lemon rice हो गया, रसम हो गया, sambar ho gaya, even their uttappams or the dosas that he gives, so good. It is and affordable. Like it's not a fancy place, it's a very basic place, but the food, it will blow your mind. It will really blow your mind. I never go for aesthetics. Like, I'll tell you, in Mumbai, whenever I come to Mumbai, it's a religious stop for me. I have to go to China Garden.
Yeah.
I just love the food at China Garden. I don't think I've eaten Chinese as good. Of course, I have eaten, but there's just some connection with China Garden that I feel bad if I'm in Mumbai and I've not eaten a meal at China Garden. It's like, 2-4 din dukh hota hai.
Your favorite restaurant in Mumbai?
I go to mainland China a lot. Yeah.
You must try China Garden.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you will forget everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
You have to go there.
I also go to that Out of the Blue a lot.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That Gabbana, I love to sit on that.
So 1 BHK is this place.
Yes.
And it has these onion rings, which is stuffed with cheese.
So we have 1 BHK.
And that salsa. Acha, wahan pe hai.
2 BHK?
Yeah, 1 BHK. Now they've started 2 BHK.
Have you ever had the onion rings stuffed with cheese there?
Yes.
Oh my
their dal makhni, whether it's their onion rings, all their khana.
The keema pav of soda bottle opener wala.
I've heard.
I know that. Keema pav I like.
You like masala khana?
Not masala. Tikha is different, but I don't like too much masala.
That's what I also don't like.
Masala nahi do mere ko.
So Rajma Chawal, I'm a huge Rajma Chawal fan. In Bombay में it's quite rare. Like Delhi में बहुत लोग राजमा चावल बहुत खाते हैं. यहाँ पे कम है. But यहाँ पे एक ही जगह है Grandmama's.
I know Grandmama's kitchen.
The best Rajma Chawal which is non-spicy. पेट नहीं खराब होता है. One tip which I learned from my yoga teacher actually, because I used to find कि मैं थोड़ा सा खाना खाता था और मेरा इतना पेट जलता था. He said, "What are you eating?" And I realized कि मैं दाल में I used to have basically लाल मसाला जो डालते हैं. And he said उसको निकालो अपने. He says red chili powder को निकालो. He says हरी चिली आप डालो काट के. But that was one tip I gave everybody.
I agree with that. I can't eat this masale wala khana.
Yeah, I can't
Spicy
also.
is
I mean, it used to give a good color, no doubt.
No, but then lots of masala and everything together, they flavor ही नहीं था उसमें.
Like when I'm eating khana afternoon में जो घर पे जो खाना हम लोग खाते हैं, it has to be very simple. The flavor of food has to be
Exactly.
there. If you're going to add so much of masala, you're never going to get the flavor of the actual flavor of food. So
Actually, that's
rice ka tadka, hari mirch, curry pata. That's enough.
So we were talking about food influencer. So have you any of y'all ever gone to any of these handles, which are these diet handles types?
Yeah, I went to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you been in any diet ever? Because you told me that you had once upon a time, I think you had lost some 10 kg weight.
Yeah.
How?
But that was not, that time it was, Instagram was not so popular. But
food, क्या change किया था तुमने अपने habit में?
First of all the time eating those fried food. And I made it systematic because I used to give a lot of gap in my food. And this used to create a lot of acidity. And there these, things were happening. So what happened that, of course, I went to a dietitian to ask how to eat, and she gives very simple food. So she just gave me quantity and told me to eat carbs, and just told me how much proportion, and in 2 hours. I did that and exercise. I ate everything, dal, chawal. He just said oil should be controlled, and this habi jabi, that kind of masala.
Yeah.
That should be. And I never like. And like you, even in Bengal, there are a lot of spice we use.
Yeah.
Paanch phoran, ye.
Yes.
And I love those
kind.
kind.
Dal is very yummy.
Very. And also even tur dal, and
Tur dal
just
simple.
only little
Hing
hing
dal
and
right.
sukhe mirch. That's what anyways, that's how I cook. So if you give me dal, chawal, one vegetable definitely, and one piece of fish, I'm done.
Any diet that did not work, that you would always tell, that you recommend your audience कि इस तरह का diet मत करो?
See, no point here when someone says that you will lose your weight and you have throughout the day you have only watermelon juices and only these smoothies and all. It didn't work for me. I become more acidic.
Yeah.
Because I was not getting any kind of food, and my stomach constitution affected badly because I was not having fiber in that way. So I truly believe, because I grew up, my father and I was of course in sports, I always had a wholesome meal, balanced meal, And of course, being a Bengali, singara and chop is our balance meal nahi aata hai. But it's not true. It's like that. Evening में समोसा नहीं खाया, सिंगाड़ा नहीं खाया, गरम तो क्या खाया?
समोसा नहीं खाया तो कुछ नहीं खाया.
कुछ नहीं खाया. But this actually helped me because I had an ulcer. 35 whole esophagus was full of blisters.
Oh, wow.
But somehow it didn't, opened.
Thank God.
And that time I was in moong dal only, Ayurveda, and then I left that because what has started happening, I was feeling a sensation here which is very bad. I went to a doctor. He said, what are you eating? I said moong dal and this Ayurveda. He said, no, you are now losing vitamins and all. I left that also. I think anything too extreme.
Any diet that you ever, hota hi hai.
Yes, I don't follow diets, or I don't like being on diets. For losing weight or anything like that. I have been skinny all my life, and then I got swine flu, so I put on weight, and all of that happened, and that's a different story. But I got onto this vegan diet because I saw one of these PETA videos. Okay, one of this friend of mine, she would constantly keep sending me these videos. She was like a proper carnivore, and then she got onto this diet. So then she wanted to convert everyone. Vegans ka ho jata hai thoda, you become crazy, you want to convert everyone. So I saw that video and I couldn't take it. How the calves were being tortured and how the cows were being, without their calves and all of that. That just couldn't. I got sleepless nights and I said, I'm going to give up milk, dairy products. Because vegan diet is basically no animal product. So I gave up cheese and milk. Cheese is like the love of my life. I gave it up. And I lost, I think in 8 to 10 months, I must have lost 18 kgs. I became like a stick, okay?
Oh.
And of course I lost weight, so everyone was just, pehle to sab log aapki, you start feeling very good because you're getting those compliments and all of that. But it was such a fad diet because I didn't consult anyone. I saw something, it really, traumatized me, and that's why I got onto this vegan diet where, okay, I'm not going to have any animal product at all. But it really messed with my body because I didn't get enough minerals, enough vitamins. You're not getting the necessary portion that your body needs. And then, of course, rains happened. अब शाम हो गई है, बारिश हो रही है और आप चाय नहीं पी रहे तो कितने दिन रह पाओगे ऐसे? One fine day I gave up and I had my chai, and then again I'm back to being vegetarian.
Yeah. I have lost 10 kilos with that particular routine, eating food, and then I lost, and exercise, of course. And my fat percentage has gone down. So I understood that balanced diet is the solution, with cheating sometimes, of course.
I think only cheating is the solution. There's no diet.
हाथ
There's no
मिलाओ,
diet.
हाथ मिलाओ.
Mubarak ho.
Okay, how to impress somebody for the first time? सोचो डेट हो रहा है और उसको खाना खिलाना है. Okay, I'm a guy, for example. Okay, and you're the girl I'm supposed to impress. So should I make something which I'm good at? Okay, or should I make something which I know you would like, but which I may not cook very well? You know.
Then order out.
नहीं cook करना है, cook करना है, impress करना है.
So in Bengali, I'm not saying in Bengali, it says that if you want to win somebody's heart, go through food.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
वो तो है.
it's true, na. So then I have to research a lot that what he likes. If I really, food is something, it has to be somebody's choice, you know. I would cook a nice food which he likes.
Which he likes.
I did, yeah, of course. About food I will do, and maybe one plate or one specific thing which I am good at, I would really keep that.
Okay.
And I'll request him that if he can test it. And if he tests it and he likes it, fine. Otherwise, I've already given him his choice of food.
Good one. What about you?
I don't care. I'm going to make what I like. तुमको खाना है खाओ, नहीं खाना घर चले जाओ.
Combos, food combos that work and they do and that don't.
I don't know about combos, but this new fad that has started, na Instagram
yeah.
food, or just to gain,
Popularity.
or to get those views. ये जो आइसक्रीम डोसा,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't even
Nutella
understand.
Maggi. I cannot understand these food trends. Yeah, like what
Yeah.
is this? What are you doing? Why are
Yes.
you torturing us?
Yeah?
It is. In the name of doing something
Yeah,
new.
मतलब just
No, but some of them, like for example, I'll give you an example. That day I went to BKC, so वहाँ पे they had a waffle on a stick. Okay, it was very unusual. It was a different and it had, and because it had chocolate all over. ये generally ऊपर ही डालते हैं. तो पूरी तरफ से it was like almost like an ice cream bar, but very nicely. But then they also told me they have something called a pizza on a stick. So I don't know how that would taste. So, but what do you think about something like that?
But see, then you're not changing the taste of pizza, so it's okay. You know, I mean, it's just a different presentation. Like
Yeah.
you're serving it in a different way.
Okay.
That I understand. But I mean, just imagine अब आप डोसा नमकीन है और आप उसमें मीठी आइसक्रीम डाल दे रहे हो या आप उसको गुलाब जामुन डोसा सर्व कर रहे हो. You know, it doesn't make any sense to you. I can't understand.
Okay, I have to make a confession कि जब मैं कहीं जाता हूँ, okay, there are two things which I can eat with everything, okay. So my friends like हमारे साथ मत कभी खाओ. So basically एक तो मैं ketchup.
Oh, I can't stand ketchup.
So ketchup I need either pizza के साथ हो, burger के साथ हो, you know, all those type of food. The Western type का, you know, grilled chicken खा रहा हूँ, I need ketchup. The second thing which I usually, because I don't trust how these Indian restaurants, I say कि भाई मिर्ची कम, हाँ sir, वैसे नहीं बिल्कुल मत डालना. फिर भी I don't trust. तो मैं उनको साइड में बोलता हूँ कि आप मुझे हनी देना. तो मैं खाने में
Oh my
हनी
God.
डालता हूँ. So everyone thinks I'm a born again Gujarati. तो I'm not a Gujarati. But मैं हनी डालता हूँ. कल भी मैंने चिकन थाई करी कहीं से मंगाया. बोला कि हनी
You are that person. I mean, you are that Instagram वाला person.
Because अरे मुझे नहीं ये ट्रेंड नहीं है. ये मुझे मीठा
Please,
हल्का खट्टा
you've
मीठा
given
मुझे.
people ideas now.
वो डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म है उसके. डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म है उसके.
जब वो सब्जी दाल भी बनाती है तूर दाल, तो तूर दाल में भी मैं थोड़ा सा शक्कर या हनी डालता हूँ.
But Gujaratis eat मिठाई and everything, no?
I'm in shock. I don't know what
I don't know, ma'am.
पहले बोल देते, मैं कुछ बात ही नहीं कर पाती.
मिठाई खा लेता, पिज्जा खाने की जरूरत क्या है? Seriously, seriously.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ, the fact that मैं मेरा सीरियल ओरियो वाला सीरियल होता है.
That
उसी
is
से मैं
fine,
खाता
but तूर दाल में honey.
Seriously.
And Thai curry में honey.
क्यों ऐसा क्यों?
हूँ. पता नहीं, I just like that खट्टा मीठा taste.
अच्छा, उसको चटनी खिलाऊंगी.
अच्छा, what do you think of जैसे अमेरिका में is very popular a peanut butter and jam sandwich, which never somehow worked in India. It's interesting. What do you think of that combo?
No, I can't stand.
No.
No.
ये दोनों एकदम ही pull apart actually.
Please.
इंटरवल के बाद दरार आ गया.
Yeah, बहुत ज़्यादा दरार आ गई. This is just. can't handle.
फर्स्ट हाफ में अच्छी चल रही थी हमारी लव स्टोरी, इस सेकंड हाफ
This
में
is too much.
And also at 10 o'clock you will give us that kind of idea of food.
अच्छा, by the way, tell me, आप फूड क्रिटिक हो. I'm sure there must have been times when you've gone to a restaurant and बहुत खराब खाना. But
Yes.
so how do you deal with that? Like, what do you do?
I don't write about them. I will not publish that.
Really?
Yes, very clear about that. I've had issues with 5 stars also. It's not just normal.
Why would you not publish it?
Because I'm not going to write something that is not correct or fake. I will not fake it.
No, but then you can give a negative review, right?
I don't like generally giving negative reviews, especially after COVID. I'm being very honest, because the hospitality industry has been the worst hit. And it, people's livelihood depends. And there could be that there's a bad day. Everyone faces. And हो सकता है उसी दिन
अच्छा, आप किसी के घर पे जाओ फिर वो और खाना पसंद ना आए, फिर क्या करना चाहिए?
I'm very particular when I go to people's homes, how, and especially honey वाला कुछ खाना मिल गया तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं खाने वाला वो तो
अलग क्या करो?
जिसकी कोई सीमा नहीं.
ये है वो.
ये.
बट तुम्हें पता है हम लोग बंगाल में क्रीम क्रैकर बिस्किट के साथ मक्खन डाल के उसमें चीनी डाल के खाते हैं.
हाँ वो ठीक.
That also tasty.
I put makhan in my chai. I have this thing.
Put makhan in your chai?
Yeah.
Like you?
Yeah.
Oh, अच्छा. मक्खन मार के चाय जो बोलते हैं, मलाई मार के.
Yeah.
जैसे मलाई मार के चाय तो very popular in Delhi and UP and everywhere.
Cheese. I can go. That is my extent. I've gone. Dal chawal, grated cheese. Yeah.
Should celebrities be held responsible for any food products that they promote on Instagram?
No.
Why?
That's their livelihood. You can't take someone's livelihood away. They are celebrities. They are going to promote. I mean, this whole thing that someone promoted a gutka and that they're a bad person because they are promoting gutka. You have your own brains, na? Don't buy that gutka. Why are you blaming that person? आपको दिमाग नहीं है क्या? मतलब like just because they are a celebrity and they are an easy target, so you just want to start blaming.
What do you think?
I little bit differ on that because I feel that all those things, gutka and all those things, lots of controversy happen. I feel that people believe on the celebrities, whatever they are saying. So that responsibility also maybe we can take care of. Because देखो, आप celebrity हो तो आपको कोई ना कोई ad तो मिल ही जाएगा. But when someone is because of that ad taking gutka all the time and becoming bimar or something, we can't take responsibility of that. So I think outside India also they don't really promote anything which is socially very, if it is dangerous for health and something.
See, I think why you're talking about is because in India especially, we are so film crazy and we tend to be influenced a lot more by film stars than abroad.
And in abroad, I have seen that best of stars, Hollywood stars, they really don't do much ads. They are very, the models do that, all those things.
Yeah.
That's a difference,
Yeah, I know.
Big stars, abhi aata hai, thodi bahut ghadi wadi, ye sab karne, but they're very,
I know.
Demarcation is very clear. Models will be doing those and stars.
So you feel a star should be held responsible?
I feel when if people believes in me, I have to be responsible. And when it comes to health, that I even if I don't get a job from that, but it's okay, at least I will have a satisfaction that I'm not reason for someone's cancer or something.
कितना अपने मन को मारना चाहिए खाने के मामले में?
I don't think बिल्कुल भी मारना चाहिए अपने मन को.
Really?
Yeah. आपको जो खाना है आप खाइए. See, I also believe that each person to each their own.
So if someone feels that she wants to be in a certain way, that's okay. But I also feel that food is something we enjoy, So for me, like I really have lots of things I don't eat now, right? But if someday I'm meeting all my friends or we went for an outing, I eat. Because I know that I'm following something. So it's depend on person to person.
सीमा जिसकी कोई सीमा नहीं. So एक खाने का डिश, मतलब जिसे खाने की कोई सीमा नहीं, मतलब you can eat like some, if you had the ability, मतलब उसके 20 dishes एक साथ तुम एक साथ निकल जाते हैं, 20 plates.
Wow. I don't have one dish like that. Like I'm telling you, I live to eat.
दो तीन ऐसे.
One is dal chawal and ghee.
Really?
It is and Maharashtra में एक typical बनता है वरण भात.
हाँ, वरण तू भात.
वरण भात.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
नींबू.
God.
Okay, so that is something that I can eat every day. Another one is burrata with either a focaccia or with the sardo bread and olive oil and pepper on that. So I mean, or even a mozzarella. I love those. Then there's the khichdi, a very humble khichdi Indian jo gharon mein banti hai. I love that. So these are, I think, 3-4 things that I can eat every day.
Biryani, which is Calcutta, that biryani which is very famous. I can eat. I mean, if the day biryani comes, I tell them don't take it, bring it in front of me because it starts from the smell. I can have too big, and I do that. Whenever I do that, I feel sick. So, but I do that because I can't live. And mutton and chicken both. I told you luchi. Luchi is my like korai kochuri, luchi, damalu, an obsession. So if I know that I'm going to eat this, आगे पीछे कुछ होना नहीं चाहिए मेरा कोई काम, I can eat that. And these things I really love.
फूड का फंडा लास्ट में, आपका फूड फंडा क्या है?
Live to eat. You've got one life.
हमारा?
नहीं, eat, enjoy, be healthy. Of course, because health is very important. I really believe in throughout my life, when I feel like eating something, even if it is junk, I take that immediately.
If your body craves it, you must.
हाँ, food tip बताओ.
I think eating 2 chammachs, 2 spoonfuls of ghee.
Yeah.
Ghee you should eat every day. That's what I feel.
Ghee is very good.
That is,
Ghee, of course, garam bhat में ghee मुझे भी बहुत पसंद है कम. But for acidity, I do that nimbu shot. Just 1 spoon of nimbu, a little bit of water and take a shot.
All I can say is कि आपसे बात करके इतना मजा आया कि आप मक्खन की बात कर रहे थे, तो इनको हम और मक्खन लगा के फिर से बुलाएंगे अपने शो में. Such a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This was how to be a fashion and food connoisseur. इतनी विद्या आज आपसे प्रदान की है. Thank you. धन्य हो. शुक्रिया. और आ रहा हूँ मैं पुणे अभी. आपके साथ
definitely
recommend me a good dessert place.
Dessert.
Chandan ice cream.
And pizza. I'm okay with pizza and pasta.
Okay.
Chandan ice cream I also went
Chandan
to.
ice cream खाने के लिए तो आपको आना पड़ेगा.
Oh, I have not.
And pizza pasta I'll eat with you. ये देखते रहिए, सैलेड खाती रहे हमें.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं, मैंने क्या बोला?
Desserts, I'll take you to this place Butter opposite Bharat Bhavan. It is.
So it's not that I don't eat. What I said, मेरा मन जब करता है मैं खा लेती हूँ. But then I go back to my because craving खत्म हो जाता है ना.
तो भैया आज हमने इतने खाने की बात की जिसकी कोई
सीमा नहीं. खाने की ऐसे भी कोई सीमा नहीं. Ready for the influencer revolution? I know I am. What influencer journey are you inspired to embark on? Share it on social media. Tag us and let's create a ripple in the influencer universe.